Alright, this is Team Denzen, and I have...
Oh, Cameron Williams here with ABCD, aka ABC Danger.
Alright, well, let's get right into it.
All right. So the big important part of the deck is the dangers. So you're running 3 Sushinoko, 3 Jackalope, 3 Chupacabra, 3 Mothman, 3 Dogman, 3 Nessie, and then 1 of each of the 8s. 1 Bigfoot and 1 Thunderbird. Reason for the ratios on these is that eventually you're just going to have too many dangers, and all these other ones are really good searchers, or they're really good to make the rank 7s, which are a big point of the extra deck. Sushinoko is absolutely no bad point in running. If you discard it, special, just whatever. Other than that, other tech options, Excite on Night, just whatever. These can make almost any Xyz monsters possible in your deck. Some broken combos with these, especially with ABC Buster Dragon. If you do the discard to banish, they also chain afterwards, so you can get either a double pop of a monster, so you banish monster and then pop monster, or you can get rid of a back row plus also banish.
Awesome.
So there's pretty endless combos, and then all of them also go off of ABC Buster Dragon's discard effect as well.
Alright.
So that's it for the dangers. They're the biggest bulk of the deck. So on that, just a standard A, B, and C. We have 3A, 3B, 3C.
Alright.
5 copies of Union Hanger.
Yeah.
And then actually, probably one of the most important tech cards is actually Burial. I don't understand why not a lot of ABC players play this, especially when you get into competitive area. This makes your ABC Buster Dragon into 2 at one time, because you can just banish A, B, and C, summon your first ABC Buster Dragon, play this, and then just summon an R1 immediately.
Alright.
Effectively giving you 2 with only the cost of 1, which means you don't have to search out as much to build your better boards.
Yeah.
After that, just some tech. 3 Ash Blossoms. I'm not a big supporter of Ash Blossoms, but I'm getting used to them again. I prefer Droll. I feel like Ash is just a one-time stop versus Droll's multiple. You can pretty much stop someone's entire turn.
Yep.
But other than that, Ashes they save my life a few times a day. One of these for obvious reasons.
Obvious.
Next to the spells. Not a lot for them. We have 2 Call by Graves, 1 Game Charge, 1 Monster Reborn, and then one card destruction.
Yeah.
Shenanigans, and also a U-Link. Monster Reborn is just a good generic.
Yeah.
And then finally, just the one-off trap, Skill Drain. Skill Drain stops absolutely nothing in your deck because everything either resolves in hand or also in graveyard. So your ABC Buster Dragon to tribute itself to summon, it still goes off because effects can still be activated, along with also all the dangers still being able to resolve in your hand.
Yeah.
After that, move on to the extra deck.
Yep.
Run standard 3 ABC Buster Dragons.
Obvious, you need those.
Yeah. Fucking cherries. 1 Red Ice Flare Metal.
Yep.
1 Big Eye. And then 1 Galaxy Tomahawk. This is more turn 1. It's a good stun. Makes your opponent very hesitant to try and go into things. Plus, it can just kind of sit on your board. It's immune to a lot. This is really good turn 2, because if your opponent has a monster, you can turn it right into link material.
Yeah.
And then this is just an extra board maker. Especially with the dangers, you can make stuff very easily in this deck.
Oh, yeah.
Makes a lot more possible to U-Link. Yeah, Firewall didn't stop anything. Then we have Proxy Dragon.
Yep.
And then Underclock. And then 1 of each of the dangers. Except for
Or
Goblin.
Nightmares?
Or, yeah, Nightmares. Ooh. There we go. So, again, all the discards just help your dangers fly through a lot more easier. Plus, they all help with getting your ABCs engraved a lot farther.
Oh, yeah.
1 of these, because why not? Then we have 1 Skull Dread. It is super easy to get 4 more names on your field at this point. It's just insane. And then lastly, we have 1 Moral Sword. Really hard fight on whether either to put in Tomahawk or keep in this to try and get a Borload in there. Just a little bit better with your Thunder Dragon matchup, which is one of your harder ones, because you're searching out everything in your deck. Next for the side.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to side in this deck, but just for competitiveness, we have 2 roster modes.
Yep.
Just good against Thunder Dragons. Really good for your mirror matches. Just hit ABC Buster Dragon, and then your opponent loses. Or really good to hit Nightmare Engines like hitting Unicorn. 2 twin twisters,
Yep.
just good in general, especially going with your discards.
Oh yeah.
2 impermanences. Would like to move it up to a third. I still need to get my third. 3 evenlies, just for spam boards.
Oh yeah.
Just absolutely no problem with it. And then 3 D barriers, especially right now, dealing with invoked mech knights along with thunder dragons. Really, absolutely no problem. Plus, it's a really good stun against prank kids right now.
Oh yeah.
But all in all, pretty good stable deck.
Yeah.
Pretty reliable in your draws and everything.
Anything you would change about it?
Possibly going with the third impermanence inside, but other than that, the main deck is pretty tight. Only thing I could probably think is changing the Thunderbird for a second Bigfoot. Mainly because the double pop of a monster is really broken. Because it makes ABC Buster Dragon just so much easier to just plop out and then sit there with and then sit there with a Bigfoot or a Thunderbird in your hand.
Yeah, I
you
can
can
see
you just get extra board wiping capabilities. Other than that, though, it's pretty consistent. It's your only problem is Droll, but that's why you run the callback race. So
There you go.
yeah.
All right. This is Team Denzen, and have more profiles soon.